What's going on, everyone? DJ Zeus here, bringing you guys another video, and today I am revisiting this guy. This is the Panasonic Lumix G7, and it's actually the camera that I'm actually filming this video with. The reason why I'm revisiting this is because I've been browsing on the internet and I noticed that this camera is now retailing for just under 500 bucks, which, by the way, it makes it the best 4K camera that you can buy for under $500. That is not an action camera such as a GoPro and so on and so forth. So this is a micro four thirds mirrorless camera. So with those two combined, it makes it a really compact, really lightweight camera with interchangeable lenses. This kit comes with a 14 to 42 millimeter f3.5 to f5.6 kit lens. There's also another option that's a couple $100 more, which retails for $899.99, and it comes with a 14 millimeter to 140 millimeter f3.5 to 5.6 kit lens. Both same camera, two different lenses. I would pick the $500 option unless you plan on taking pictures or filming videos of something really far, because that 140 millimeter is a 280 millimeter equivalent in full frame standard. So with that being said, I picked up this camera over a year ago during Black Friday of 2015. When I picked this up, it was $750, so that was the on-sale price. I think it was originally $899.99 for this particular kit with the 14 to 42 millimeter lens. So was it worth the $750 price? Definitely was. So that's why I'm making this video, because 500 bucks is a steal. This is completely worth $500. It's worth $750. The 4K capabilities of this camera, as you can see, is pretty amazing. I will throw up a video footage right here of the first day that I took this out after Black Friday. I think I went to Redondo Beach or something like that. And the 4K footage is just pretty amazing. On top of that, low light capabilities, considering that it's a micro four thirds sensor, is pretty decent as well. As long as there's some light going on. I did a super low light moonlight test, which I'll put right here, which is basically going off of the moonlight to provide the illumination around my surrounding area to film with. Now, I did that with the lens that I'm currently using on this camera right now, which is the Sigma Contemporary Series lens. This is the 30 millimeter f1.4. So I had it dropped all the way down in this footage and was able to see details in my backyard just using nothing but the moonlight, which is pretty amazing for a micro four thirds camera, especially because ISO caps out at 6400. Now, I didn't shoot this footage at 6400 because it would have been too noisy, but it works really well. I'll also throw up another video right here so you guys can check out some other low light situation where there is a little bit of light illuminated by my mixer, my DJ equipment, and I think there was a light in the background on the other side of the wall, but that low light footage looks pretty good, especially when it's bumped up to 6400 ISO. There is noise present, obviously, but there is not that much noise to where it's not usable footage. It's completely usable footage. Now, as far as photography goes, I haven't really done too much with this camera, but there is one picture, if I could find it, I will throw it up right here, of my buddy Dirty Drew, who was DJing at a bar. And it was super, super dark, especially on the stage where I took this picture. But I was using a Rokinon 12mm f2.0, and I had the ISO bumped up to, I think, 12,000. And I don't remember what the shutter speed was or anything like that because I didn't shoot it in RAW. I don't have any programs that allow me to view stuff, raw photos on my MacBook Pro currently. So that's kind of a downer, but it is what it is. Overall, I think this camera is super, super amazing, especially for the price that it is now, $499.99. This has got to be the best 4K camera that you can buy for under 500 bucks that has an interchangeable lens, that is not an action camera. And I mean, you can't beat it. Their lenses are pretty inexpensive as well. They range anywhere from $269, I think, is the cheapest one that I can find right now, currently on Best Buy and Amazon and stuff like that. Not including used ones, but legitimate Panasonic lenses. Anywhere from $269 all the way up to, I think, $1,300 might be their most expensive lens that I've been able to find anyways, and it's Panasonic Leica lens. I think it's like f1.4 or something like that, but that's besides the point. This is definitely a camera to get, and hopefully this footage helped you guys out. Hopefully this video helped you guys out to see the kind of quality that you're able to record with this camera. 4K at 24 and 30 frames per second. Both of them shooting at 100 megabits per second, so you're getting a lot of detail in these videos. On top of that, you can shoot 1080p at 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second, and I believe 24 and 25 frames per second, depending on what codec you're using. I know there's MP4, and I think the other one might be AVCHD. I could be wrong, but I will correct myself right here. Those are the two different type of codecs you can use. Also, with that, there's an articulating screen, so not only does it just flip up and down, it also comes out around, and you can flip it all the way around and see yourself to see exactly what it is that you're recording. So it really helps out if you're doing like low angled shots where the camera's down here and you're looking up above it, and you have the angles faced up, or if you're doing above and the angles face, down below. Sorry, I forgot that was out of frame. But super dope, super sick camera. Obviously the footage speaks for itself. It also has a microphone input on the camera. So right now I'm using my lavalier microphone, and it's cabled all the way up to the camera, which is approximately 10 feet away from me right now because I'm using that 30mm lens, so my camera has to be further back. And I'm using the Panasonic application here to do my live view as my live view monitor, and also so I can change the shutter speed, manual focusing, stuff like that, focus peaking and everything else, white balance, ISO, you name it. Any functions that you can do on the camera, for the most part, you can do on this application, which makes it a great buy. And the application's free also from the App Store. And it works with Google, and it also works with iPhone. So if you guys found this video helpful or useful in any way, I'm sorry I didn't show any video footage of the camera itself. There's plenty of content out there on YouTube regarding this camera, reviews and overviews. I think I might have a couple of videos. If I could find one, I'll throw a link in the description below. If not, you can just search my channel. Make sure to go ahead and click subscribe to check those out. If you guys found this video helpful or useful in any way, as always, make sure to give me a thumbs up by clicking that like button down below. That really helps out a lot. If I helped you in your purchasing decisions, let me know. Leave a comment down below. If you happen to pick up this camera, let me know. As of today, November 17, 2016, like I said, retailing for less than 500 bucks with the 14 to 42mm kit lens. So super dope camera. I really love it. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace.